Welcome to NKTelco Sports, presented by Grand Lake Health. We are here at the Thunderdome at Northmont High School to bring you high school regional final volleyball action where the Fort Loramie Redskins take on the Russia Raiders in this regional final game. Tonight's game is brought to you by American Trim, First National Bank, Keyhole Pizza, Winners Meats, NKTelco, Frost Roofing, Hometown Opportunity, Minster Bank, Gem, Precision Strip, Sweeterman Pharmacies, New Knoxville Supply, Fowler's TV, Wilson Health, Cy Sweeterman, Carriage Works, and Kogi Plumbing, Heating, and Air Conditioning. Thank you to those fine sponsors that allow us to bring you this. And this again is regional final championship volleyball between two Shelby County Athletic League schools, the Russia Raiders and the Fort Loramie Redskins. Both teams have earned their date here with victories in the semifinal round where the Russia Raiders defeated Fairlawn, another Shelby County Athletic League rival, in 3 straight sets. And Fort Loramie took care of Lancaster Fairfield Christian Academy also in 3 sets. These teams met twice during the regular season, Fort Loramie winning both of those in straight sets. They met back August 27th, where Loramie won 25-20, 15, and 22. Met again a few weeks later on the 19th of September. Loramie won 25-8, 9, and 24. So the Redskins have a 2-0 lead, if you will, on regular season. The Russia Raiders will look to turn that around today. And for them, it would be the first ever trip to state as they are making history today as they won their first regional game ever against Fairlawn. And for the Redskins, a win today would give them their second ever state tournament appearance. They went in 2014 and brought home first place that season. So a lot at stake today. Familiar teams, familiar fans, and a good venue here at the Thunderdome at Northmont High School. We'll take a break, and when we come back, we'll have our keys to the game and the opening serve on NKTelco Sports.
At Joint Township District Memorial Hospital, your comfort and care is our #1 priority. Our surgical nerve blocks are a great way to reduce pain and can be used for arm, shoulder, hip, knee, ankle, and foot surgeries. The nerve blocks decrease the stress of surgery on your body, requires less anesthesia and pain medications, and in many cases can offer relief for several days. Visit grandlakehealth.org for details on all of our services.
American Trim's story started in 1951, and our long family legacy continues today. We are a 3rd-generation family-owned business with locations in Sydney and Walpaugh, and we're hiring for manufacturing positions on 1st, 2nd, and 3rd shifts. Part-time and full-time positions are available for entry-level and skilled individuals. Please apply at www.amtrim.com or in person. American Trim is a proud sponsor of high school sports and our communities. Come be part of our story.
Welcome back to the Thunderdome here at the high school of Northmont as we have met the officials, and we'll get ready now to meet today's participants between the Redskins and the Raiders. For the Redskins, they have a guest today. Starter Marissa Myring. Starter 15, Alyssa Rassman. Number 32, Taylor Ratterman. The libero, Macy Imwally. Starter, Mackenzie Holscher. Starter, number 13, Maya Maurer. Starter, number 15, with 19, Jaden Putoff. Grace Rose. Ava Gridich, number 16. Starter, number 2, Ava Schultes. Starter, number 5, Jada Dries. Riley Heitkamp, number 1. And Ella Ratterman, number 8. And 21 is Quinn Schultes, 17 Hannah Ratterman, and the Redskins are coached by John Rogers in his 13th season. And for the home team on the bracket or the board today will be the Russia Raiders. Jillian Chapman, number 1. Libero Kendall Monin. Starter number 3, Cece Borchers. Starter number 4, Ava Daniel. Starter number 5, Maya Monin. Number 6, starter Lauren Borchers. Number 7, starter Jessica York. 8 is Elena Garrity. Bailey Pullman is number 9. Number 10 is a starter, Ashley Scott. 11, Simone Putoff. 12 is Lauren Manier. 13 is Kelby Dosek. And 14 is starter Kate Sherman. The Raiders are coached by Aaron Watkins in his 4th season. There are your rosters. Let's go ahead now and talk about our keys to the game, brought to you by Keyhole Pizza. And first for the Fort Loramie Redskins, they want to play at a fast tempo. That's been their mantra all year. That's been their recipe. They go quick, they go fast, good touch, good set, hard hit. They need to take care of business. They're a higher seed. They've cruised through their tournament trail so far. They need to make sure they do what they do best, and that's play consistently well. Don't let down. Don't play sloppy. Take care of business. They're the higher seed. A lot of pressure on them to move on. And for the Russia Raiders, 3rd time's a charm. They lost twice to these Redskins already in regular season. Could this be their night? In order for that to happen, they've got to play well, obviously, and they need to maybe ride the momentum that has gotten them this far. This is new territory for them. They've had some big wins along the way. Last Saturday at Troy, they nearly were knocked out, falling down 0-2, bounced back, won 3 straight, and continue their tournament trail and earned this right today, if you will, to play for the right to go to state, which will be at the Nutter Center in Wright State University, and that will be on Friday, November 8th. So that's for both teams. Thank you, Keyhole Pizza, for our keys of the game. And we're ready with the first serve by Macy Imwally. 93% server on the season with 36 service aces. And we're underway as Ashley Scott delivers. Pretty quick tempo there. I mentioned that's what Redskins like to do. The Raiders get a good first touch, a beautiful set from the freshman Monin, and a hard attack from the junior Ashley Scott. Scott, who averages just over 4 kills per set, leads the Raiders in that category. She rotates to the back and will put the ball in play for Loramie, their first offensive attack. Wilshire dumps it over, picked up by Monin. York, her ball was blocked by Jada Dries. Actually, we'll call Dries in the net, so it will stay with the Raiders. Jessica York will receive the kill, or earn the kill. Scott, 93% server on the season, puts into play. The Redskins go to work. Fulshire's attack is blocked back by Sherman, free balled over. The Raiders with a chance. Sherman, touched by the Redskins. Picked up on Fulshire's tip. Did the Raiders do, and that one hit into the net. Don't believe it was a block. So the hitting error will give the Redskins their first point, and it is their 2-1 lead right now for the Raiders. Serving is Taylor Ratterman, very good server on the season. Only 9 service errors for Taylor Ratterman on the entire season. York tips it over, played up by Ratterman. Free ball over. This will give the Redskins a good chance. Off-speed attack by Marissa Meyering. Meyering with her first kill, averaging just under 2 kills per set. Knots it up at 2. And Ratterman, as I mentioned, 97.5% server with only those 9 miscues all year. And that ball is touched back and give the attack for number 22, Marissa Meyering, back-to-back kills for her. And a 3-0 run now for the Redskins. They started out behind 0-2, 3 in a row. That ball nearly outplayed by the Raiders. And Sherman finds the back left corner open. The freshman, 6 foot 1 inch. Freshman number 14, Kate Sherman, with her first kill. She goes back to serve for the Raiders and knots it up at 3 apiece. Fulshire off the top of the tape goes over. And Meyering again with the point. I'll give her another kill. Never sure if those are blocks or attacks, but looks like she swung at it. So 3 quick kills for Marissa Meyering, and she will leave the court. And then for her is number 19, Jaden Putoff. Putoff 88% leads the team in aces with 57 on the season. Jill York's attack played by the Redskins. And Holscher's attack also touched the net, kept alive by the Raiders. Touch back by CC Borchers, and keeping alive are the Redskins. And winning the point, number 13, the junior setter, Maya Maurer. A long volley, some good plays on both sides of the ball. And Maurer, the setter on the team, in the right spot on the third attack to place it just in front of the diving Kendall Monin. And that attack by York catches the back left corner. Jill York with a nice spot placement on her attack. Her second kill of the set for the 5'10 senior. Had a monster night or afternoon at Troy last Saturday. 34 kills in that 5-set match against Franklin Monroe. And waiting to serve now is freshman setter Maya Monin. You hear me say Maya. Both teams' setters' first name is Maya. She sails long on the serve attempt. First service error of the game. So you have Maya Monin, a freshman setter for Russia, and you have Maya Maurer, junior setter for the Redskins. Holscher puts it into play, dug up by Monin. York attacked it, it went down. Thought it was a net violation, but maybe it was down before she went into the net. So number 7, Jessica York, her third kill. Take a look there right at the upstand, and maybe the ball was down before the net was contacted. So big swing there by the Raiders. They trail 6-5. Back-to-back service errors. Both these teams serve the ball pretty well as a team, both at 91% on the season, and both for Fort Loramie, they average just under 4 aces per game. Russia averaging 2.5 service aces a game. Serving now is Maya Maurer, the junior setter. Scott's attack picked up. Rasmussen's shot played, and the Raiders get it pushed back. We'll go back to work. CC Borchers through a blocker, and CC Borchers, a 5'8 freshman, her first kill of the set. A couple attacks there for the Raiders, and CC was able to get it through a double block. And the Redskins not able to keep it alive. And that's the third service error in a row, I believe, for the Raiders. So they have not helped their cause out. That 91% as a team on the season not being duplicated on the court so far here in game number 1. Maurer pushes it outside to Meyering, and she answers. Marissa Meyering, the senior, her 4th kill of set 1. She has been a big part of the Fort Loramie Redskins offense, and again, free swinging number 22 with her 4th kill. Ava Schultes, 93% server on the season, will earn her first ace of the match. The first service ace by the Redskins, and that will warrant a timeout by Coach Watkins. You're watching Regional Championship Volleyball on NKTelco Sports.
Hey Minster, this is Nate Henry with NKTelco, and we're here for you for your existing cable TV, internet, and phone service.
Hey Botkins, I'm Brett Gerstner with NKTelco, and we are here for you and to help you operate your business network.
Hey Maria Stein, I'm Ken with NKTelco, and we are here for you with Hometown Pride.
Hi Rishi, I'm Tim Metzger, and we are here for you for your installation of your telephone, cable TV, and internet.
Contact NKTelco at 1-888-NKTelco.
Welcome back to the Thunderdome. After a good start by the Russia Raiders, a 2-0 lead, Fort Loramie has outscored them 10-4. Coach Watkins takes his first of 2 timeouts this set. And one Achilles heel problem they've had for the Raiders is they've missed 3 serves in a row. So after getting some stops and getting the ball to serve, not been able to put it into play and giving the Redskins some free points, and it's something that you just can't afford to do against a good team like Fort Loramie. Ava Schultes puts her serve into play. It'll be a free ball over. Golden opportunity here for the Redskins. Dries out of the right front. Played nicely by the Raiders. The attack arrow hits the antenna. So another mistake there by the Raiders. As that's her second hitting attack to go along with the 3 service errors. Schultes, 33 aces on the season. Again, a 93% server. Bailey Pullman's attack dug up nicely by the Redskins. They go to work. Dries' shot played nicely, and Sherman, they will call a ball handling error. Sorry, not volley. I was watching the ball, and it'll be a handling error against the Raiders. Did not hear the whistle as there was a lot of action going on. And I take that back, it was against Fort Loramie, so proof that I wasn't watching the referee. And the first mistake by the Redskins in this game. They lead 11-7. And there's an error committed by the Raiders on the attack. So that balances out those ball handling errors, and it now goes to, I should say, a 12-7 Fort Loramie lead. And they made one complete revolution as serving as the libero. Imwali, and the attack by Rushi is long, but it'll be called a touch. And if we get another look at that, I'm not for sure which Raider hit it, but it'll be a kill for the Raiders. And I'm looking for the correct number here. And it was Scott, number 10. So she gets the kill and goes back to serve. Big point for the Raiders. They trail by 4, 12-8. Nice pickup by Kendall Monin and a hard-driven spike by Holscher. Dries off speed, good decision, went down the line. Perfect placement for Jada Dries, her first kill of the set. Tough angle, letting the ball come across her body and dropping it down right on the edge of the line for the 13th point for the Redskins. Back to a 5-point lead. And serving for the second time this set is Taylor Ratterman, a senior on the squad. And there's a strong attack from freshman Kate Sherman, diagonally down to the back corner. Beautiful offense for the Raiders, and a nice set. And again, Sherman, 6 feet 1 inch, able to get on top of the ball and drive it downward. Brings her team back to within 4 as she serves. Holscher will tip it over and it will drop. So an awkward one there for Holscher as it was touched by Borchers, but no one able there to come up and make the next touch. A 14-9 lead as Holscher receives her first kill of the set, averaging 4.5 kills per set on the season. And 19, Jaden Putoff, a service ace, catches the top of the tape. She now came into the game with the league, or leading her team with 57 aces on the season. That gives her 58. Free ball over, so here come the Redskins. Schultes hammers it down and inbounds. The free ball is very difficult to defend when you give it to a good hitting team like the Redskins, and Schultes elevates and a lot of power. It catches the back line. 16-9 in favor of Fort Loramie. Junior Jaden Putoff puts the ball in play, and again it'll be a back row attack by Scott, out of bounds, hitting error. 17-9, and the Raiders just have not been able to get in good rhythm on offense. Coach Watkins takes his second and final timeout. We will take one with him as well. You're watching High School Regional Championship Volleyball on NKTelco Sports.
At First National Bank, we are working hard to make your life a little easier. With products like Card Valet, an app allowing you to control your cards with real-time notifications, transaction restrictions, and spending limits. The ability to access your money through 55,000 all-point ATMs across the country, surcharge-free. Live customer support when you need it, and online and mobile banking, allowing you to gain access to your financial information wherever and whenever you like. First National Bank, making your life a little easier.
Welcome back. The score 17 for Fort Loramie, 9 for Rushi. It's been the Redskins offensive ability right now, overpowering the Raiders. Some strong hitting from the front row. Fort Loramie's been able to get the ball in the system, get good attacks. Rushie's been playing defense and have had to free ball some attacks over, and that's just not going to work real well against Fort Loramie. Borchers will flat-footed over. It gets touched back, recovered by the Redskins. Mauer's attack played up and back over, and it'll be a bump set from the back row as Schultes rolls it over. Borchers never made it or hit the antenna. So right now, a lot of things going through the minds of the Russia Raiders attackers as Fort Loramie's very aggressive at the net. Something else to think about for the attackers, and they've hit some now off the antenna. York's attack pushed back by Holscher and Schultes. Borcher's attack pushed back by Holscher and Mauer. So again, a lot of touches there for the Redskins. And Schultes just wide. First hitting error for the Redskins. And that gives the Raiders their 10th point for that block, and those touches, especially when they come right back to you, begins to be a part of the mindset of the attackers as they try to figure out ways to get around the defense. Schultes attacks picked up by Scott. Monin had to come back at her, and it's hit back over. A little back and forth right now. Pullman's offhand attack picked up nicely by Imwally. And Schultes just catches the top of the tape. Not friendly to her in that attack, as that will be the 11th point. Back-to-back points for the Raiders. They need to serve a bunch here to get back into this, trailing by 7 with only 7 to go for the Redskins. They're going to get a chance here. Schultes will free ball it over. Good touch by Monin. Good set. York's attack picked up and played by the Redskins. Here's another chance though for the Raiders. York picked up by the Redskins. Wraparound played nicely by Monin. Now the Raiders free ball it over. Here's a chance now for the Redskins. They go to work with Holscher, and she delivers on the slide play, or the slide offense, her second kill. So the Raiders had some chances there on some free ball attacks by the Redskins. Couldn't make it pay off, and the Redskins do so with a strong attack from a junior 6-foot hitter, Kenzie Holscher. And there's a service ace by Holscher, so back-to-back points coming from her hand, 20-11. Holscher, 86% server on the season with 32 aces coming into today's match. Jill York's attack off the antenna. 5th hitting error committed by the Raiders. Right now, all Fort Loramie here in game number 1. Take another look at it here in the back set. York just could not get it around the antenna. Whenever it touches that on the attack, it's a dead ball violation. York's attack just long. The Raiders just not getting good rhythm offense, and that was an awkward shot. And for York, it went just a little long, so it won't record the kill, and instead it's a 22nd point for Fort Loramie. They've doubled up the Raiders. Borcher's attack picked up, and this will be Schultes. Good play by Monin. And the handling error committed by the Raiders makes it now 23-11 in favor of Fort Loramie. Fort Loramie doing a lot of things right here in game number 1. Just 3 errors to this point, forcing the Raiders to make plays on their side of the court as York pushes it to the back right. 4th kill for Jessica York. The 5'10" senior gives her team their 12th point. And she will go back to serve. We get a bunch of balls in bounds here, and hopefully your defense can get some good stops against a high-octane offense of Fort Loramie. Schultes down, picked up nicely by Monin. Be a free ball over, so again, another chance here for the Redskins. Time to miss off a little bit. Rasmussen able to keep it alive. Borchers again, free balls it over. Fort Loramie works at it again. Schultes tipped, and it will drop right in the middle of the defense. Shoulders records her second kill, the 24th point. We're at set point now, serving Fort Loramie. And doing those right now will be Maya Maurer. 94% on the season, very good server. Scott, hard hit, picked up by Maurer, give Ashley Scott her third kill. Very strong attack from Scott. Averaging just over 4 kills per set. Take a look at it here, right down the line, and Loramie could not run it down. Serve put in play by Kendall Monin, the libero for the Russia Raiders. Shoulders off a couple hands, and it will be kept alive. Free ball comes back over for Fort Loramie. Drees down the line, inbounds. She likes that spot in the court, her second one of the game. Game one belongs to the Fort Loramie Redskins over the Raiders, 25-13. We'll be back with game 2, regional championship match here at Northmont on NKTelco Sports.
At CAPT, we use hometown opportunity to make sure that when we have a position open within the facility, it gets put on the website.
We've really been excited to see how that has grown so much over the last several years.
If anyone is looking for a job, it's the best place to go.
We really want to do whatever we can to get folks that are from this community back to this area.
I would recommend any manufacturing company that they take a look at it. It's a very good benefit for companies at no cost.
Plygem Residential Solutions is part of Cornerstone Building Brands, North America's largest manufacturer of exterior building products, and the success of our company is directly related to the contributions of our employees. We are currently looking for machine operators, maintenance technicians, forklift operators, and more to join our growing team at our facility in Sydney, Ohio. Plygem offers competitive pay, a full benefits package, as well as opportunities for bonus pay and long-term advancement. Become a part of our strong foundation.
Welcome back to the Thunderdome here at Northmont High School, where the Fort Loramie Redskins have dominated set one over the Russia Raiders, winning 25-13. They do so earning 11 kills and 3 aces, had no termination blocks. The Raiders had 10 kills, no service aces, no termination blocks. One of the big differences there was Fort Loramie only 3 mistakes, if you will, 3 hitting errors, or two hitting errors and a service error, 3 mistakes. Russia had 11, 6 attack errors, 3 service errors, and 2 ball handling errors. So there's an 8-point swing, and your difference was 12. So a big part of it was just the execution of the Raiders here in game 1 to look to regroup. It's a new game. We start over 0-0, and a chance to have a short memory for the Raiders and kind of maybe wipe off the rush, if you will, the Redskins put on them and get back to Raider volleyball. They're going to have come off to a good start and play clean for Russia to, let's say, compete right now with the Redskins, who've been playing very good this tournament. And they've dominated their competition, but have done so very impressively, have not played sloppy for the most part, have been playing very good, clean, crisp volleyball, and taking care of their opponents in pretty much rapid fashion. So serving will be number 7, Jill York, or Jessica York. And in the first attack, Kenzie Holscher finds a back line, her 3rd kill of the match. And the Redskins open up game 2 with a quick attack kill from their junior hitter, Holscher, who leads a team with 4.5 kills per set. Ashley Scott rolls it over, played up by Rowderman. And Holscher dinks it over, and Monin nearly was able to save it. It was a heck of a play by Monin diving for it, but the second attack could not be played. Second kill for Holscher, and quickly a 2-0 lead for the Redskins with Rowderman serving. And miscommunication there as Rowderman will record her first ace of the match. She is second on the team behind Jaden Putoff with aces. Now Rowderman with 54 on the season. Putoff with 58. Ashley Scott, hard driven attack played by Shoulders, kept alive by Holscher and attacked over them by Shoulders. They go back to work, and getting the termination block will be CC Borchers and Ashley Scott as they deflect it down on the Fort Loramie side of the court. Fort Loramie made a play on it, but went over the center line, and the first termination block of the match belongs to the Raiders, and a big point for them as they get their first point of game 2, trailing 3-1. Picked up by Monin. Attack from Sherman is picked up as Holscher swings again. Good touch by Sherman, but just could not keep it in bounds on the deflection. Kenzie Holscher, her third quick kill of game number 2, and serving now is Jaden Putoff. Remember, mentioned she had her 58th ace in game 1, first in that category for the Fort Loramie Redskins. Scott, good decision, able to push it to the right side and get the ball to drop for her first kill of game 2, her 4th of the match. Watch it here again, sensing the hole and just hitting it diagonally to the right front. And serving for Russia, Ava Daniel. Tip picked up. And the attack there by Maya Monin, right idea, just could not get this drop inside the edge line, so mistake will give Fort Loramie their 5th point, but a good decision. The ball drops 6 inches in or towards her. It's an inbounds attack and a point for the Raiders. Attack there does not cross over as the Redskins now climb up by 4, 6-2 with Holscher serving. Holscher had a service ace in game number 1. Ball off Daniel, saved by Monin, free balled over, and it will drop. I think running it down was number 5. I mean, there were a couple girls for Russia. We'll take another look here. The first save was by Monin, and that was the last one, so Monin records the kill. It's kind of fitting. She tried to earn the kill on the set and didn't get rewarded for it, and gets rewarded on a free ball on the 3rd hit. The Redskins respond quickly with Ava Shoulders getting her first kill of game number 2. Back to a 4-point lead. Shoulders 2 kills in game number 2. Her first here in set 2. Maurer serving. Sherman's attack pushed back to the Raiders side. York tight attack set, was close to the net, able to get it over and stay out of the net. Scott from beyond the 10-foot line never had a chance. 3rd hitting error against the Raiders. The 8th point now for the Redskins, and they open up a 5-point lead. Maurer serves. Monin to Sherman. Maurer outside to Schultes. Well strung, well struck attack by number 2. As you see the replay, so number 2 with 2 kills in each set so far, and getting on top of the ball. When you do that, you can do good things with the directional attack downward, and Schultes takes care of business. The 9th Fort Loramie point. 6-point lead for the Redskins. Daniel with the first touch, and they'll free ball it over, so hold your breath. Redskins have a wonderful attack here, and they don't take advantage of it, as going into the net was Alyssa Rassman, so they missed an opportunity to the Redskins, and the Raiders can breathe, if you will. I really thought the free ball was going to give the Redskins a golden opportunity to get a strong attack. Did not work out. The Raiders will take advantage of that and try to go to work here on defense and get a break from a hitting error. No touch called, so a hitting error will give the Raiders their 5th point. Back-to-back points on the board for the blue and yellow. Sherman serving. Maurer back set to Dries, and it finds ground, if you will, on the Raiders side. So Jada Dries, her first kill of game number 2. You see the wraparound play here as you see Holscher run it a lot. This time Dries able to finish with her first of game 2, her 3rd in the match. Borchers attack played up by the Redskins. Good hang time by Marissa Meyering. She's able to hang and push it right over the blockers and in front of the back row. Her 5th kill of the match. Just her first here of game number 2. Had a good first game with 4 kills. And I believe a service ace for number 2, Ava Schultes. As the Raiders could not keep a good attack or good play on the ball, and that the score 12-5. Coach Watkins will take a timeout. We'll take one with him. We'll be back with more action on NKTelco Sports.
Hi, I'm Mallory. My grandpa's been making the world's worst pizza for 30 years. That doesn't look like the world's worst pizza. Grandpa, I know why they call you Chunky Bob. It's because you use chunky ingredients on your pizza.
Of course, it's not because I'm fat.
Grandpa, this is the world's best pizza. Keyhole Pizza, come check Grandpa out.
Dine in or carry out.
Welcome back here where the Redskins have opened up a 7-point lead. Coach Watkins taking his first of 2 timeouts in game number 2. Coach Rogers' team has led throughout this game number 2. Have a 7-point lead with Ava Schultes serving again. She just recorded her 2nd ace of the match. Monin feeds York. Her attack played by the Redskins. Dries attacks, ends up out of bounds. So a break for the Raiders. And they'll say it was touch. So strike that hitting error. Instead give Dreda Dries her 2nd kill. Makes the score 13-5. So as the captain will speak to the up judge. Not real sure how they're going to get a overturn here, but they're going to maybe ask the line judge, or they're at least looking there, but the call will stand. And the ball we put in play with Fort Loramie up by 8. Schultes continues to serve. Another ace for Ava, her 2nd of the set, her 3rd of the match. And more importantly, a point for the Redskins. They opened up now a 5-point lead. Winner of today's match will move on to the state tournament, which will be held at the Nutter Center on the campus of the Wright State University. And they will play on Friday as another ace for Schultes. So right now, everything going the way of the Redskins. Tipped over by Monin. Ball comes back over, and the attack here, right idea, trying to hit around the blockers, but the attack goes out of bounds. The 16th point, and another timeout, the 2nd of the set. We'll keep it right here. I want to run through our sponsors that allow us to bring you this. They include Grand Lake Health Systems, American Trim, First National Bank, Winners Meats, NKTelco, Frost Roofing, Hometown Opportunity, Minster Bank, Ply Gem, Precision Strip, Sweeterman Pharmacy, New Knoxville Supply, Wilson Health, Fowler's TV, Cy Sweeterman, Carriage Works, Kogi Plumbing. Our keys to the game were brought to you by Keyhole Pizza. Our replays are being brought to you by Winners Meats. And our player of the game will be sponsored by NKTelco. We'll take another quick look here on that touch call. We'll see once if Dries' attack was in fact touch. I'll let you guys be the judge. 7 would have been Jessica York. Hard telling. Unfortunately for the Raiders, it doesn't go this way, and the run continues as Schultes, the changeup off a timeout, drops it in there for her 4th ace of the set, her 5th of the night. 12-point lead. Again, Fort Loramie playing very clean today. A lot of things going their way. And there's a block by York, and also, I believe it was number 5, Monin. They recorded a termination block, so a couple blocks for the Raiders for points here in this set. Long way to go for Russia. They'll get a break there as Fort Loramie commits the ball handling error. 17-7. Serving is the freshman setter, Maya Manan, 87% on the season with 47 aces. There's a hard-driven attack. Getting all of it, Alyssa Rassman, just her first kill of the match. I don't know if she was angry or not. She comes off the court as they rotate, but take a good look at it here. That was a lot of velocity. That ball came up way into the stands. Good swing, good attack by Rassman. And getting a termination block there are Holscher and Meyering. So the Fort Loramie records their first point off of a block here in the match. 19-7 as Meyering and Holscher go up together. Libero, Macy and Wally puts the ball in play for the Redskins. Pullman's attack played by Schultes. Holscher off the assist from Maurer. Point Redskins, 20-7. Right now all Fort Loramie here in game number 2. They've led throughout here in game number 2. Again, quick tempo, quick play. Really doesn't give the defense much time to react, to recover, as right now Fort Loramie a lot of confidence as Imwally records a service ace, the 21st point of the set. A 14-point lead, a football score here, 21-7. CC Borchers, just a freshman, 5'8" girl, puts it down for the 8th point. Much needed point for the Raiders. CC Borchers now with 2 kills in the match, 1 in each set. And serving is senior Jessica York. Had 4 kills in game number 1, has not recorded a kill for the Raiders here in game 2. Monin runs it down, sets Scott. Played up by the Raiders, will be free balled over by Kendall Monin. Slide attack picked up nicely, but Holscher there to finish the overpass. So a good job by the Raiders to defend the slide, but the attack came right back to Holscher. She timed it nicely. And number 6 for their 5th kill of set 2, 7 on the afternoon. And Taylor Ratterman, senior, will put the ball into play for the Redskins. Scott answers. Ashley Scott, her 5th kill of the match, her 2nd kill here in set 2. Just have not seen a lot of offense from the Raiders, have not been able to get a good first touch, if you will, or maybe get into rhythm offensively. A lot of defense being played by the Raiders, and without getting those strong attacks, it's given Fort Loramie a better chance of getting high aggressive attacks. Now they will fail on that conversation right there that I was just talking about and hit one into the net. But more times than not today, it's been Fort Loramie the aggressor and getting strong attacks. Here she trying to battle back here, trailing by 12. Kendall Monin puts it into play. Dug up by Maya Monin. Scott rolls it over, and quickly the Redskins come back to work. Nice play of the pickup on the dump shot by Maurer. Scott's attack played by Ratterman, self-defense. A good job by Taylor Ratterman. Another chance for the Raiders. And Scott finally will get her attack to drop. Her 3rd kill of set 2 gives her 6 on the afternoon, and some good defense played by the Redskins, but ultimately a soft shot by Scott wins the point. Scott had a couple of attacks. I know Taylor Ratterman picked one up and kept it alive, but Raiders able to finish the point and earn the 11th of the game for them. Net violation on Russia. Give number 6 her 6th kill of the set. Kenzie Holscher, her 6th kill of set number 2, 8 on the afternoon. A 23-11 Redskin lead. And Jaden Putoff, 19, serving for Coach John Rogers' squad as they look to move to 2-0 lead here in this match. Sherman, her attack catches the top of the tape and drops back on the Raider side. Set point, Fort Loramie. be an ace for put-off, and that is how game 2 will end, with the Redskins taking it 25-11. We'll come back with game 3 here from Northmont High School. You're watching Regional Championship Volleyball on NKTelco Sports.
Together, we are family, working safely for our loved ones.
We are problem solvers who challenge the status quo and drive improvement.
We care about our customer relationships.
We stay true to our values, caring and respecting one another.
We embrace change as we journey through our career.
We are Precision Strip, the world's leading processor of rolled steel and aluminum.
Precision Strip, doing the exceptional.
Schwiedemann Pharmacies began serving the people of Auglaize County in 1916 when Urban Schwiedemann purchased the building and business from J.H. Hoffman. The New Bremen location is one of the longest-running pharmacies in the country, with over 110 years of serving its patrons. Since then, 4 more stores have been added: Coldwater, St. Mary's, Minster, and Wapakoneta to round out the group. Our services include prescription refills, home medical equipment, nursing home services, customized compounded medication, vaccinations, and so much more.
New Knoxville Supply Company, the supply source for residential, commercial, and industrial jobs. We specialize in plumbing products from many name brands, electrical products from replacing a light switch to rewiring an entire house, heating, air conditioning, and geothermal products, sheet metal ductwork, installations, and service. We are now housing more inventory, so all the hardware items you need to complete the job are available right away. New Knoxville Supply. Stop in, call, or check us out online at newknoxvillesupply.com.
Welcome back as we get ready to start game 3 of this regional championship match between the Fort Loramie Redskins and the Russia Raiders. Right now it's all Fort Loramie. They own a commanding 2-0 lead. They've dominated both wins in these games so far, 25-13, 25-11. Last game, the Redskins record 12 kills compared to 5 for the Raiders. The Redskins record 7 service aces compared to 0 for the Raiders. Fort Loramie had a termination block, and the Raiders had 2 termination blocks. The attacking and the serving played big dividends for the Redskins in game 2. Again, a 12-5 advantage in the attack category and a 7-0 advantage in serve, receive, or service aces. So it's critical the Raiders get a good first touch. And we've seen their attackers swing. They have some very good hitters. It's just a matter of being able to get the table set, if you will. Fort Loramie serves aggressive and makes it very difficult for teams to do that. And the first attack by the Raiders catches a tape, and when you're struggling, you don't get those balls to drop in bounds, and it would have been a big kill as it would have caught the tape and rolled horizontally, but fell outside the box, and the Redskins open up with a 1-0 lead in game 3. Scott goes back to work and this time gets rewarded. Ashley Scott fights through a couple Redskin blockers, gets her first kill of game 3, now has 7 on the afternoon for the 5'7" junior, who averages over 4 kills per set. Serving now is a libero for Aaron Watkins' team. Kendall Monin, 5'5" junior. Holscher smoked it. I would love to see the speed on some of these attacks. Going to have to invest in a radar gun next year so I can answer these questions. I want to see how fast that ball moves. As Holscher got a bunch of it there for her first kill of game 3. And the Redskins open up a 2-1 lead. Jessica York back row attack played by the Redskins. Good job by the Raiders keeping the ball alive. Slide from Holscher, count it. The Raiders got a hand, if you will, on Holscher's first attack. On the second, though, Holscher wins on the slide offense, her second kill of game 3. And a miss automatic. Taylor Ratterman puts the ball into play. And that one will not go over, so Raiders just not able to get much offense generated. And Ratterman, who I call miss automatic, not only just serves the ball well, but second on the team in aces. So it's not like a lollipop serve. It's has some movement on there, a little bit of velocity, and has been able to master that craft, and nice weapon for the Redskins. The attack for the Raiders carries long. And quickly a 4-point lead for the Redskins. Coach John Rogers in his 13th season. His team went to state in 2014 and won it. The only time the Redskins volleyball team has been to state. Another slide, the tip by Holscher, but she's in the net. So the error by the Redskins will give the Raiders their second point. Fort Loramie's only state appearance was 2014 for the Russia Raiders. This is their first ever regional championship game. They never made it past the semifinals and achieved that milestone the other night, and trying to make more history today. A lot of work for them to do to get further. They're going to have to come up with some big wins as they get a point there from Ashley Scott, her second kill of the set. As remember, the Raiders trail 2-0, and they will wipe off the court there. And serving for the Russia Raiders will be number 4, Ava Daniel, a 5'6" sophomore. A good server is Daniel, 63 aces on the season, 94% service accuracy. So likewise, like Taylor Ratterman, gets some aces and also keeps the ball in play. Myring, her attack blocked down by 5 and 10, Monin and Ashley Scott. So Maya Monin and Ashley Scott go up together. It looks like Scott got most of the contact. Both will get the termination block. 1-point lead for the Redskins. Make it 2. Kenzie Holscher staying active at the front row. And again, the Redskins run a lot of these slides, and it lets the athletic frame of Holscher run it down. And I love that play. It seems hard to stop, and the Redskins have utilized it very well and with some high efficient results. Good swing by, I think it was Scott, number 10. It was an off-speed hit where she hit it in the back left corner. So the third kill for Ashley Scott. She goes back now to serve. Her team trails by 1. It's not always how hard you hit them. Sometimes you want a little bit of off-speed placement shots, but overall I believe most hard-driven attacks are going to win you matches or win you games and matches. Schultes, her attack picked up. It'll be free balled over and actually out of bounds. Again, just trying to do too much with not much to do, if you will, as Mana just tried to maybe direct it to the back corner, so it wasn't necessarily to be an easy receive for the Redskins, but instead it just goes out of bounds. The overpass becomes a beautiful set for Ava Schultes, her first kill of game 3. And good job by Schultes. As you see here, the pass, the hard-driven serve could not be fielded cleanly, and no blockers can get up to the net. Makes it pretty fun attacking if you're the attacker, as Sherman hammers it well, picked up well. Played up, though, by the Redskins. And Schultes, what a change of swings for her. She went with a hard fastball the play before. This time the change up for the 9th Fort Loramie point. Her second kill of game 3. Kenzie Holscher, 6-foot junior, serving for Coach John Rogers' team. Jessica York rolls it over. A nice decision by Jessica York, as Taylor Ratterman just could not get there quick enough. Again, change of pace is good when you don't overuse it, and able to get a point there. The 6th for the Raiders. Ball kept alive by Sherman. They're going to have to free ball it over. Ratterman, Maurer, Schultes. The law firm delivers her third kill, the 10th Fort Loramie point. Again, those free balls are so dangerous. That's why it's so critical for the receiving team to get to work early. And they did just that with a good first touch, a good second touch, and a strong third attack. Jessica York, nice swing for her. She gets some velocity on it, drops it right in front of Imwally. So this is the closest the Raiders have been in some time this late into the game. A 3-point deficit they face. Schultes, diagonal attack, scores her 4th kill off of CC Borcher's arm. And again, that directional shot, tough to play if you're not squared up. It's usually an arm swing. If you don't hit it just right, it'll carry them the wrong direction. That's exactly what happened. Another overplay or overpass for the Redskins to take advantage of, and Alyssa Rassman does just that. Her 2nd kill of the match. Remember, she had that monster shot in game 2 that caromed up into the stands. This one works as well for another kill for Rassman, her 2nd of the match. There's a good swing by Jessica York. She's played well here in game 3. Her 3rd kill of the set. And again, just a lot of smoke on it. Tough for the defense to react that quickly. She will rotate back to the serving spot. 88% serving percentage on the season for Jessica York. And Jada Dries is blocked by CC Borchers and also Ashley Scott. So 12-9 in favor of Fort Loramie. The Raiders playing much better this game defensively and also offensively, getting some good attacks. CC Borchers off the tape, kept alive, free ball, so good chance here now for the Raiders to go to work on offense, and they do just that. And getting the kill is Ashley Scott, her 4th of the set, 12-10. So the Raiders getting some energy now. Their fan, their student body, and their parents come to their feet here. This is the best they've played. They're only down by 2 here in game number 3, and trying to have a rally killer right there. The soft serve trying to catch Fort Loramie off balance, doesn't cross the tape. And that 2-point deficit now becomes 3. Macy Imwally, senior libero, puts it into play. Scott, attack just wide. So after the service here, they followed up quickly with a hitting error, and what was a 2-point game quickly becomes a 4-point margin. Macy Imwally, number 33. Scott, played up by Schultes. It's gonna be a tough play near the net. It will drop, so give Ashley Scott her 5th kill. Fort Loramie not able to make a clean play on the volley there, and again, a chance here now for the Raiders to keep the serve in bounds and try to let your defense get a touch on the attack and climb back to just a 2-point deficit right now, trailing by 3. Good touch by the Raiders, kept alive by the Redskins. Dries down the line, didn't miss by much. Right idea, we've seen Jada Dries use that angle, if you will, a lot in the semifinal game and also even earlier today. That one, though, just misses the inbounds marker. Holscher, good touch by the Raiders at the net. Scott, good pickup by Macy Imwally, back row. Myring pushes it deep, Jessica York there to play it. Sherman's attack played up, or blocked back by Jada Dries. Bailey Pullman's attack played up, back row coming up now for Schultes. Off of the hands of Monin. Ava Schultes having a heck of a monster, a heck of a game number 3 with her 5th kill. And that puts the lead for Fort Loramie back to 3. Taylor Rowderman serving for Fort Loramie. They lead the match 2-0. Maya Monin gets it to Bailey Pullman, off the hands of Imwally. Good offense there by the Raiders. Bailey Pullman, a sophomore, records her 1st kill of the match. And good job of getting it in the system where the Raiders and taking advantage of that opportunity and finishing with a strong kill on the right front was Bailey Pullman. Ava Daniel puts it into play for the Raiders. Sherman there with the block. 6 foot 1 inch Kate Sherman, a solo block, has the Raiders of Rushi now the closest they've been all match. And hold on everything. The down judge will come talk to the up judge, the R1, the R2. Point for the Raiders, 15-14 in favor of Fort Loramie. A chance here for Avery Daniel to put the ball in play and allow the Raiders a chance to tie. Holscher has other ideas. Her fourth kill of set 3. Back to a 2-point lead for the Redskins. Again, a slide play lets her run after it and accelerate and go full body swing, and she does that very efficiently and very well for the Redskins. Ashley Scott, her 6th of the set. Just where the C's parted open a little bit. Imwale drifted a little bit to the left, and her teammate went a little bit to the right. And fortunately for Ashley Scott, she put it right somewhat in the middle of both of them. Maurer sets Schultes. York with the pass up to Monin, who sets Sherman, and it carries just long. Boy, the Raiders have had some plays, I should say some attacks, that have just missed by inches. And when you're the underdog, you need some of those breaks, if you will, to have the ball fall just inbounds rather than just out of bounds. Sherman again will just kind of keep it alive, but it carries long. 7th hitting error of the set. And what was a 1-point Fort Loramie lead has grown again now to 3. Kenzie Holscher serving. Sherman, good swing, played up by Myring. Schultes rolls it over. Jessica York, sensing the blockers were there, changes her arm swing and could not follow through aggressively enough. A 4-point lead, a timeout by Coach Aaron Watkins. We'll take a break and come back with Game 3 Regional Volleyball Championship action here on NKTelco Sports.
New Knoxville Supply Company, the supply source for residential, commercial, and industrial jobs. We specialize in plumbing products from many name brands, electrical products from replacing a light switch to rewiring an entire house, heating, air conditioning, and geothermal products, sheet metal ductwork, installations, and service. We are now housing more inventory, so all the hardware items you need to complete the job are available right away. New Knoxville Supply. Stop in, call, or check us out online at newknoxvillesupply.com.
Welcome back. We're in Game 3. The Redskins of Fort Loramie, a little bit of offensive momentum right now. They've opened up a 1-point game now to a 4-point game, and they're getting closer to earning a trip to the state tournament. As they right now have the advantage, up 2-0 and a 4-point lead here in Game 3 with just 6 points remaining for the Redskins. Back row attack, Ashley Scott just out. Again, doesn't miss by much. And the Redskins now a 5-point lead. So again, you've seen here where the Raiders have had some attacks, just miss. And those are results into Fort Loramie points. Holscher, a rare mistake. I believe that's the first service error of the set, I should say of the match actually, for the Redskins. So they've done a good job not only serving the ball aggressively, but keeping it in play. And it's a big part of the success for their team. Schultes powers it through the tape. Raiders able to make a play on it. Borcher's attack will be bumped up by Myring over to Imwale and free balled over by Schultes. Good play by Maya Monin, the setter. Take a good look at it here. Sensed there was an opening and does a nice job legally hitting it to that spot. Records a kill. 3-point deficit now for the Raiders. They go back to the freshman Borchers and tried to get around a blocker but cut it too hard. 21-17, and the hitting errors continue to pile up for the Raiders. I believe I have them down for 10 attack errors here in Game 3. Basically 10 times they've swung and either hit it in the net or out of bounds. Jessica York has it. Nope. They'll say it does not cross the net. So there's 11 attack errors. 5-point lead with 3 to go for the Redskins, who will be making just their second state tournament appearance ever. They went in 14 and won it. Ava Schultes, attack played by Ashley Scott in the back row. Borchers bumps it over. Monin decides to go middle, and a good solo block there by Jessica York as they fed Rassman right in the middle, and good timing, one-on-one. Rassman versus York. York, good timing, gets a huge stuff block. Back-to-back stuff blocks. This time it's Jessica York and Bailey Pullman, so timeout for Coach Rogers. We'll keep it here as the Raiders getting, again, a second life, if you will, here in game number 3. I want to remind everyone at the conclusion of today's match, I'll be selecting a player of the game, and that award is being brought to you today by NKTelco Sports. We'll also mention their scoreboard. Sponsor today is First National Bank. Think First. And we'd also like to mention our Grand Lake Health Systems, as they are responsible for putting this production on today. And we appreciate Grand Lake Health Systems' involvement with this and regional volleyball championship action here at Northmont High School. A beautiful gymnasium, the Thunderdome. As right now, these two Shelby County athletic squads battle for the right to go to state. And Fort Loramie's in the driver's seat, although Rushi making a run here late, getting a couple big blocks, a solo from York, and then a follow-up with her and Pullman. Coach Rogers takes his first time out. And that attack just long. So the Raiders making it interesting here in game 3, trail by 2. Mana puts it into play. Maurer. Drees down the side. And Jada Drees with some good contact there. Her first kill of set 3, but a big one, as that gives Fort Loramie their 23rd point. Well struck. And Monin just not able to get square and make a good square attack. It goes off her hands. 3-point lead for Fort Loramie. 2 points remain for them to move on to the state tournament. Free ball, so here's a chance for the Redskins. Meyring's attack, though, blocked for point. 7-9. York and also Pullman again come up big with a stuff block. Jessica York, 3 blocks here for points late in the game for the Raiders. That one hits the antenna. So the Raiders have now tied it up at 23-all. Timeout for Fort Loramie. We'll take a break and come back with the final here on NKTelco Sports.
At Joint Township District Memorial Hospital, your comfort and care is our #1 priority. Our surgical nerve blocks are a great way to reduce pain and can be used for arm, shoulder, hip, knee, ankle, and foot surgeries. The nerve blocks decrease the stress of surgery on your body, requires less anesthesia and pain medications, and in many cases can offer relief for several days. Visit grandlakehealth.org for details on all of our services.
Welcome back. Correction, it's 1-point lead, 23-22. I think I mentioned it was tied when we left for break, 23-22. Rushi Raiders serving the ball, a chance to tie here. Raiders making it very difficult for the Redskins to capture this game 3 as they're making a heck of a comeback. Maurer sets it to Drees. Her attack is played. Bump set by the libero. Scott's attack played by Imwali, and Redskins go to work with Myron's roll shot played by the Raiders. Ashley Scott off a couple hands. Ashley Scott, her 7th kill. And we have a tie game here, 23-all. At 1 point in this set, it was 21-17. Looking down here, 20-15 So the Raiders have made a heck of a comeback, a chance here to go up by 1. And the free ball is going to give them a perfect opportunity to do so. And they take advantage of it. Ashley Scott has her team now at game point. What a comeback by the Raiders. Scott having a huge game 3. 8 kills in the set. Jessica York puts it into play. And Redskins will go to work with Dries. Her attack blocked back. Monin. Scott's been on fire. Scott finishes it. Game 3 goes in favor of the Russia Raiders, 25-23. We'll take a break and come back with a game 4 here on NKTelco Sports.
Take your game day party to the next level with a new TV and Sonos sound system from Fowler's TV in St. Mary's. A Sonos sound system takes all the action into every room of your home and outdoors. Break your home into zones and control the content and level right from your phone or tablet, enabling you to enjoy the game or not with the touch of a finger. Add a security camera system connected to your TV from Fowler's and never leave another friend stuck outside in the cold. Fowler's TV, taking game day to the next level.
At Grand Lake Health, we offer urgent care services within Joint Township District Memorial Hospital. Upon arrival, each patient is greeted and healthcare professionals assess the level of care required. Urgent care services extend your access to quality health care, complete for non-life-threatening problems. Our state-of-the-art facility and host of diagnostic and treatment options allow you to receive the treatment you deserve in a timely and courteous way. Grand Lake Health Systems, the highest quality health care for you and your family.
American Trim's story started in 1951, and our long family legacy continues today. We are a third-generation family-owned business with locations in Sydney and Wapak, and we're hiring for manufacturing positions on first, second, and third shifts. Part-time and full-time positions are available for entry-level and skilled individuals. Please apply at www.amtrim.com or in person. American Trim is a proud sponsor of high school sports and our communities. Come be part of our story.
Hey Botkins, I'm Brett Gershner with NKTelco, and we are here for you and to help you operate your business network.
Hey Anna, I'm John Boyd with NKTelco. We are here for you to expand our fiber network, which means faster internet speeds for you.
Hey Sydney, I'm Pat Thomas with NKTelco, and we are here for you for all your customer service needs.
Hey Fort Loramie, I'm Nick Garrett with NKTelco, and we are here for you with Hometown Pride.
Hi Rishi, I'm Tim Metzger, and we are here for you for your installation of your telephone, cable TV, and internet.
Welcome back as we move to game 4. In that game 3, a comeback, if you will, for the Russia Raiders. They trailed at one point 20-15. Came back to win it 25-23, so they outscored the Redskins 10-3. Had a huge game attacking the volleyball. Recorded 14 kills did the Raiders versus 11 for the Redskins. No service aces for either team, but blocking a big part of Russia's comeback. They record 5 termination blocks compared to 0 for Fort Loramie. Big hitter in the game for Russia. Game number 4 was Ashley Scott. She had 9 kills. And albeit the Raiders had a lot of errors early on, they had 12 hitting errors and a handling error, so they commit 13 errors compared to just 5 for Fort Loramie. But they attacked well and they blocked well, and earned the right to force a game 4 and to get off to a good start here. A service ace by number 7, Jessica York, her first of the set, or the match. Dries down the line and inbounds. Again, that's not an uncommon sight. We've seen Jada go that direction here recently, and that one drops inbounds, so that ties it up at 1 apiece. Dries now 6 kills in the match, and Ratterman gets a service ace. For Ratterman, her second service ace of the match. And again, I mentioned coming into this match today, she's only missed 9 serves all year. She's 347 out of 356. Long story short, that's 98% accuracy of keeping it in play. Free balled over by Schultes, or I should say down balled over by Schultes. Free balled over there by the Raiders. Maurer slide to Holscher, and she connects with her first kill of game number 4. Again, that slide has been very effective for Fort Loramie. 13 kills on the night for Holscher. Had 2 in game 1, 6 in game 2, 4 last set, and now her first one in game 4. Ashley Scott, boy, that's a good job of turning her shoulders and hitting it almost horizontal to the net in front of the 10-foot line. Again, she went from that side to almost parallel, obviously not quite parallel, but dumped it down right in front of the Fort Loramie defender. 3-2 in favor of the Redskins. Holscher out of the middle, hit it hard. Maya Monin was there to make some contact, could not control it. Again, a lot of force, a lot of velocity, and Monin, good spot, but if you just don't catch it clean or square on, the ball can really go where you don't want it to, and that's exactly what happened. Pullman hits it over. Here's a chance again for the Redskins to be aggressive. They don't get a great attack on it. Sherman's attack stuffed back by Maurer and Holscher. I know Maurer went up. Yep, they both go up. So Maya Maurer and Holscher record block assist. 5-2 your score. And there's another block. This time it's Holscher and Schultes. So 6-2 this time as uniform number of Holscher 6, uniform number of 2 Schultes. And some big block points here early in game 4 for the Redskins. And Sherman off speed attack. Redskins got a touch on it, but could not keep a clean play after that. Just a lot of hang time there for the 6'1 freshman, and drops in front of the back row for the Redskins. A 3rd point for Russia. They trail by 3. Monin bumps it over to Schultes. Her attack played by Kendall Monin. They quickly go to work to Sherman. Redskins pick it up. Schultes again. And it will drop. Ava Schultes spotting it in front of the Raiders defense as Daniel could not get there quick enough, and this end result is a kill for Schultes. 10 on the night for her. Redskins fortunate there. They had a little miscommunication to keep it alive. The Raiders on work on offense now. Sherman got her feet tangled up. Unfortunate for the Raiders as they had an opportunity as a result of the Fort Loramie nearly making a mistake, but the Raiders could not quite take advantage of it. 5-point lead and an elimination game again for the Raiders. They prevailed in game 3 to stay alive. They're in another elimination game here for trying to stay alive, find themselves down by 5. Schultes climbs the ladder and smokes it down. 2 kills for number 2 here in game 4. 9-3 your score. Coach Watkins takes timeout. We'll take one as well and come back with more regional championship volleyball on NKTelco Sports.
At Wilson Health, we're extending care beyond the walls of the hospital with resources designed to keep you in charge of your health.
Our independence and connection to the community are unique in a world where big healthcare strives to act like corporations.
Our tools may be the same, but we are different.
We're neighbors, friends, and family who truly care about the people who live here.
We call it caring without limits, and it's just the beginning of a whole new Wilson Health.
Game 4, the Redskins have opened up a 6-point lead. Coach Watkins in his 4th season at Russia takes timeout. Coach Rogers in his 13th season sees his team right now ahead. Now, albeit they were ahead in game 3 and could not hold on, so a lot of work still remains here for both squads. But Fort Loramie right now in command here, up by 6 early here in game number 4. Schultes attack back. Fort Loramie gives it right back to Rushi. Sherman's attack will be kept alive. Myring with a diving save in the back row. And winning it there, I think, was Rastman, number 15. Take a look at it here as the overpass comes up, and it is Rastman, 15, with the quick downward kill. Her third of the match. Did not have one in game 1, but has a kill in successive games 2, 3, and now 4. Ashley Scott had a huge game 3 for the Raiders with 9 kills in game 3. Gets her second one here of game number 4. Didn't hit it with a lot of smoke, but the off-speed attack landed in front of the Redskins back row. That one blocked out. Point for Schultes, her third. So 7-point lead for Fort Loramie. Maya Maurer records the ace. And right now Fort Loramie opening it up here to 8 points. A good first touch is what Coach Watkins needs right now from his team. Maurer serves and the pass comes back over to the Redskins. Schultes softens up the attack. And again, right in front of the back row, a defensive player. And Schultes hangs and drops it right down, actually in front of the 10-foot line, but in front of the back row. Another timeout called by the DeRushi Raiders. We'll take a quick break and come back with more volleyball here on NKTelco Sports.
CarriageWorks has expanded and now can hold up to 25 cars in our service bay. CarriageWorks thrives on customer satisfaction. We accomplish that by providing top-of-the-line technology. CarriageWorks now uses a laser beam system to measure down to the millimeter of factory specs to better service you and get you back on the road. CarriageWorks has a brand new top-of-the-line paint booth that uses waterborne paint. There's no job too big or too small for CarriageWorks. We're certified collision specialists. Come in and see us today.
We are here at Northmont High School where the Shelby County Athletic League teams, Rushi and Fort Loramie, square off for the right for one of these schools to go to the state tournament. And right now Fort Loramie in the match up 2-1, and on the scoreboard here in game 4 up by 9, 13-4. Daniel able to retrieve it, but the Raiders can't get much going on offense. Jada Dries tips it over. Nice diving save by Monin, and the end result is the attack drives or draws the attacker into the net. Second error of game 4 for the Raiders. The win by the Raiders in game 3 was a first set loss by the Redskins in some time. They had been on a winning streak of winning matches, 3-love, if you will. Their last loss came back against Fort Recovery. And that was back on September 28th, a number of matches ago. About 9 matches they had won in straight sets. And there's a point for the Raiders as, take a look at it here again. It's either Monin or, I think it was Monin. Couldn't tell if it was her or York. Looked like Monin. She gets the kill, and much needed point for the Raiders. Schultes gets a kill off of the hands of the blockers for Schultes, her 5th of game 4. And she will go back to serve. She had a heck of a serving game in number 2, recording 4 aces in the game 2 win, and had also a service ace in game 1. Jessica York, nice hands there to keep it on the Fort Loramie side. Myring will record the kill. 22, Arissa Myring with her first kill of game 4. And for Fort Loramie, it's again now a 10-point lead, 16-6. York's tip played up by Maurer. Monin pushes over and Wimwally runs it down. Myring, who had to kill her last swing, gets it pushed back on the Redskins side, and now the chance for the Raiders to go to work. Borchers. Attack picked up by Fort Loramie. Myring had a block, so termination block there. I didn't catch the girls. I thought Myring had recorded a kill. But it's Rushie's, oh, you're right, so it was in the net, so hitting violation, that makes better sense. 16-7 as the Raiders try to get consecutive serves. They will on the hitting error made by the Redskins. And here's a chance for the Rushi Raiders in the blue jerseys to make a bit of a run. They trail by 8. And they will get a little bit more here as the service ace from number 5, Maya Mon, and Fort Loramie could not run it down. So consecutive points now for the Raiders. They still trail by 7. They made a comeback in game 3 to force game 4. Can they do it again here in game 4? And they're on a bit of a run now. And Coach Rogers of Fort Loramie doesn't like what he's seen. He'll try to break the momentum with a timeout. We'll take one as well and come back with more volleyball here on NKTelco Sports.
At First National Bank, we are working hard to make your life a little easier. With products like Card Valet, an app allowing you to control your cards with real-time notifications, transaction restrictions, and spending limits. The ability to access your money through 55,000 all-point ATMs across the country, surcharge-free. Live customer support when you need it, and online and mobile banking, allowing you to gain access to your financial information wherever and whenever you like. First National Bank, making your life a little easier.
The Raiders of Rushi making it very difficult right now for the Redskins of Fort Loramie to get the much-needed game, or get their 3rd game victory, as they're making a comeback again here. They still trail by 4, but they had trailed by 10, 16-6. They run off a few points here. Actually trail, I should say, by 6. They've run off 4 straight. And they're gonna have a chance here to go to work with Pullman on the right front. Had to run it down, nearly misplayed by the Redskins, and a free ball over. Another chance for the Rushi Raiders. York pushes it off a Redskin hand, and it will drop for a kill. Jessica York, kind of a push shot, and it works. So now a 5-point lead. Here's another chance. The Redskins won't get much on that attack. Bump set, and the Raiders won't either. So a chance here now for the Redskins. Marissa Myring rolls it over, played by the Rushi Raiders, and neither team really going to work offensively until that swing. Alyssa Raspin, senior hitter, with her 2nd kill of game 4. And we saw some volleys there, not a lot of strong attacking, but Myring does take advantage of her full swing to get a break in momentum there and give her team their 17th point. Push back to the Raiders side, and that will result in a mistake there, a hitting error, and back-to-back points for Fort Loramie. They now push it back to 7. They got us close to 5 here recently. Macy Imwally puts it in play. CC Borchers will flat-foot it over, and that's where the Redskins will go to work, and Holscher slams it down. Holscher 3 kills in game 4. 6-foot junior. Just a different swing there. It's more like a straight arm push rather than a full windup. I don't know how better to describe it, but Holscher did a nice job getting the ball downward. Marissa Myring rolls it over, picked up by Monin and tapped over by Pullman. Holscher again, as that her ball is picked up by Monin once more. York left hands it down. Jessica York, good job hanging around the net. Again, some volleys there that neither team really had a lot of smoke on the ball. And York, I believe with her left hand, gets it down for the 12th point. She goes to the back row. Holscher from the middle, played by the Raiders. They give it back to Fort Loramie. Myring attack. Good pickup by Kendall Monin. Scott off the hands of a Redskin blocker. And Ashley Scott heated it up in game 3 late, trying to do the same thing here with her team trailing by 6. For Scott, her 3rd kill here in game number 4. 18 in the match for Ashley Scott. There's a lot of good timing, strong hit. Holscher there again, right past the solo block, and records her 4th kill of game 4. Fort Loramie up by 7 as they now reach the 20-point mark. Scott pushes the back corner, good play by Macy and Wally. Maurer tries to dump it over, saved by Monin, and they will be freed ball over. And there's a slide again, top spin by Mackenzie Holscher, her 5th of the set. Thought at first when she hit, I thought it was going out, but a lot of top spin and lands a foot or so inbounds. 8-point lead with 4 to go for the Redskins. Scott, her attack will drop. Ratterman tried to play it, just could not come up, so with a good, solid, clean hit, and Ashley Scott, her 4th kill of game 4. Rushi needs to get some serves inbounds here and get some good defense. Running out of points, if you will, that they can barter with the Redskins. They need to get some stops. Almost similar play that Holscher had the last time on that slide offense, and back-to-back kills by Holscher via that method. 7-point lead for, 8-point lead. Sherman hits it over, picked up by Putoff. And Holscher getting on top of it. Downward velocity attack, 7 kills in game 4 now for Holscher. A 23-14 lead, and things looking mighty good here in game 4 for the Redskins. Putoff gets the ace. Her 3rd of the match. Match point serving Fort Loramie. 1 point away for Fort Loramie for earning their 2nd trip in school history to state. They won it in 14. Put off out of bounds with her serve. Just a 3rd service error of the match for Fort Loramie. They've done a very good job serving and yet being aggressive at the same time. Ava Daniel, 94% server for the Raiders. We'll have to make sure this one stays in bounds. Holscher inbounds. There's your ball game and your match. The Fort Loramie Redskins prevail 3-1 here in this regional championship match. The teams will shake hands, and we'll take a quick break and come back with the awards ceremony here on NKTelco Sports.
Plygem Residential Solutions is part of Cornerstone Building Brands, North America's largest manufacturer of exterior building products, and the success of our company is directly related to the contributions of our employees. We are currently looking for machine operators, maintenance technicians, forklift operators, and more to join our growing team at our facility in Sydney, Ohio. Plygem offers competitive pay, a full benefits package, as well as opportunities for bonus pay and long-term advancement. Become a part of our strong foundation.
At CAPT, we use hometown opportunity to make sure that when we have a position open within the facility, it gets put on the website.
We've really been excited to see how that has grown so much over the last several years.
If anyone is looking for a job, it's the best place to go.
We really want to do whatever we can to get folks that are from this community back to this area.
I would recommend any manufacturing company that they take a look at it. It's a very good benefit for companies at no cost.
Welcome back to the Thunderdome at Northmont High School. The Fort Loramie Redskins have defeated the Rushi Raiders here in 4 games, 3-1. As we will now see the awards presentation. Athletic directors and Principals for each school will be on the court. Raiders finished 17-11. Again, their first ever trip to the regional championship game. So a couple seniors, Jessica York, Elena Garrity. Not the plaque they wanted, but still a fine effort today or for the season for the Russia Raiders. Regional runner-ups, a lot of young girls coming back, and good job by the seniors, again, making school history for them winning a regional game and winning a regional championship final. Now the 4 seniors for the Redskins will accept their regional championship trophy. And again, they will play Friday as the host for the rest of the team gathers around. They will play Friday at the Nutter Center on the campus of the Wright State University. They will play the winner of Newark Catholic or Shenandoah. Again, there's your information. Friday, November 8th, 6 p.m. at the Nutter Center. NKTelco Sports will be there to follow the Redskins on their tournament trail. Congratulations, Fort Loramie Redskins. We will take a short break, and when we come back, we'll wrap things up here from the Thunderdome on NKTelco Sports.
Hi, I'm Mallory. My grandpa's been making the world's worst pizza for 30 years. That doesn't look like the world's worst pizza. Grandpa, I know why they call you Chunky Bob. It's because you use chunky ingredients on your pizza.
Of course, it's not because I'm fat.
Grandpa, this is the world's best pizza. Keyhole Pizza, come check Grandpa out.
Dine in or carry out.
Together, we are family, working safely for our loved ones.
We are problem solvers who challenge the status quo and drive improvement.
We care about our customer relationships.
We stay true to our values, caring and respecting one another.
We embrace change as we journey through our career.
We are Precision Strip, the world's leading processor of rolled steel and aluminum.
Precision Strip, doing the exceptional.
Schwiedemann Pharmacies began serving the people of Auglaize County in 1916 when Urban Schwiedemann purchased the building and business from J.H. Hoffman. The New Bremen location is one of the longest-running pharmacies in the country, with over 110 years of serving its patrons. Since then, 4 more stores have been added: Coldwater, St. Mary's, Minster, and Wapakoneta to round out the group. Our services include prescription refills, home medical equipment, nursing home services, customized compounded medication, vaccinations, and so much more.
New Knoxville Supply Company, the supply source for residential, commercial, and industrial jobs. We specialize in plumbing products from many name brands, electrical products from replacing a light switch to rewiring an entire house, heating, air conditioning, and geothermal products, sheet metal ductwork, installations, and service. We are now housing more inventory, so all the hardware items you need to complete the job are available right away. New Knoxville Supply. Stop in, call, or check us out online at newknoxvillesupply.com.
At Joint Township District Memorial Hospital, your comfort and care is our #1 priority. Our surgical nerve blocks are a great way to reduce pain and can be used for arm, shoulder, hip, knee, ankle, and foot surgeries. The nerve blocks decrease the stress of surgery on your body, requires less anesthesia and pain medications, and in many cases can offer relief for several days. Visit grandlakehealth.org for details on all of our services.
Take your game day party to the next level with a new TV and Sonos sound system from Fowler's TV in St. Mary's. A Sonos sound system takes all the action into every room of your home and outdoors. Break your home into zones and control the content and level right from your phone or tablet, enabling you to enjoy the game or not with the touch of a finger. Add a security camera system connected to your TV from Fowler's, and never leave another friend stuck outside in the cold. Fowler's TV, taking game day to the next level.
At At Grand Lake Health, we offer urgent care services within Joint Township District Memorial Hospital. Upon arrival, each patient is greeted and healthcare professionals assess the level of care required. Urgent care services extend your access to quality health care, complete for non-life-threatening problems. Our state-of-the-art facility and host of diagnostic and treatment options allow you to receive the treatment you deserve in a timely and courteous way. Grand Lake Health Systems, the highest quality health care for you and your family.
American Trim's story started in 1951, and our long family legacy continues today. We are a third-generation family-owned business with locations in Sydney and Walpock, and we're hiring for manufacturing positions on first, second, and third shifts. Part-time and full-time positions are available for entry-level and skilled individuals. Please apply at www.amtrim.com or in person. American Trim is a proud sponsor of high school sports and our communities. Come be part of our story.
Welcome back to the Thunderdome, where the Fort Loramie Redskins have earned a right to go to the state tournament. They do so today by defeating the Russia Raiders in 4 games, 3-1. So congratulations to the Fort Loramie Redskins. They prevail there. You see 25-11, 25-12. They lose the third game by 2, come back with a good fourth game, winning 25-15. Our stats look like this for the afternoon. Fort Loramie out-attacks the Raiders today. 51 kills compared to 36. A big margin of aces also. Difference there of 10, 13-3. The Raiders do get a few more termination blocks. 4 compared to the out block, I should say. Fort Loramie 7-3, but in the end, a lot of offense by the Redskins, and they played a really clean game. My numbers have them down for about 16 errors, if you will, and for Russia they had around 30. So again, really just a clean all-around performance for Coach John Rogers' team. This team will advance. Congratulations to Coach Aaron Watkins. His Raiders of Russia will enter season at 17-11, but fine run in tournament, making school history with a regional semifinal win and earning the right today to be the runners-up. They were led in attacking by Ashley Scott. She ends her junior season with 19 kills and 3 blocks. Also, senior Jessica York had a good afternoon with 9 kills and 4 blocks to lead the Russia Raiders this afternoon. For the victorious Fort Loramie Redskins, here are their numbers for the afternoon. Ava Schultes, 14 kills, 5 assists. 14 kills, 5 aces, 1 block. Jada Dree, 6 kills. Mackenzie Holscher, 20 kills, 1 ace, 3 blocks. Maya Maurer had a kill, an ace, and a block. Alyssa Rassman, 4 kills. Jaden Putoff, 3 service aces. Marissa Meyering, 6 kills and a block. Taylor Rowderman, 2 aces. Macy Mwali also had a service ace for the victorious, your regional champion, Fort Loramie Redskins. And before I'll sign off, I also want to mention our player of the game, and that's brought to you by NKTelco Sports, and that belongs to number 6, Kenzie Holscher. Fine afternoon for her. As you see her numbers there, 20 kills, 1 ace, 3 blocks. Really utilized the slide offense effectively today for the Redskins offense, and was big at the net with the 3 blocks and also had a number of other touches. Congratulations to Mackenzie Holscher, our NKTelco player of the game in this regional championship match. And we will see the Redskins next Friday as they again will play at the Nutter Center in the first round of the state tournament. We will be there to cover it, and we want to thank everyone for watching today. Our crew this afternoon was our camera operator Jacob Johns. Our directors today were Scott Robinson. He was assisted by John Sweeterman. I am Jeff Henshin. We hope that you enjoyed this telecast, and once again, thanks for watching on NKTelco Sports.